Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our two ministers. Honorable Ambassador Olivier Nduhungirehe, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda and head of the Rwandan delegation. Honorable Professor Dr. Amon Murwira, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe and head of the Zimbabwean delegation. Madame Clémentine Mukeka, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda. Ambassador Pearson Chigiji, Chief Director of Political Affairs in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Your Excellency Professor Charity Manyeruke, Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe to the Republic of Rwanda. Your Excellency James Musoni, Ambassador of the Republic of Rwanda to the Republic of Zimbabwe. Senior government officials of Rwanda and Zimbabwe, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the third session of the Joint Commission on Cooperation between the Republic of Rwanda and the Republic of Zimbabwe. My name is Mucho Rutishisha. I'm Director for North and West Africa in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda, and I will be your Master of Ceremony this morning. Let me begin by extending a warm welcome to Rwanda, to the esteemed delegation from Zimbabwe, led by Honorable Professor Dr. Amon Murwira. We are honored to have you here with us. I hope you are enjoying your stay in Rwanda so far. We are gathered here today for the ministerial segment of the third session of the JPCC between the Republic of Rwanda and the Republic of Zimbabwe. This offers an opportunity to review the status of the bilateral relations between our two countries, take stock of what has been achieved since the second session of the JPCC, and agree on how to further strengthen bilateral cooperation in areas of mutual interest. Senior officials of Rwanda and Zimbabwe have held fruitful discussion for the last 2 days, and the outcome of these discussions will be reviewed and adopted this morning. We will also witness the signing of 5 MOUs in various sectors with a view of deepening bilateral ties between the two countries. At this juncture, I would like to invite Honorable Olivier Nduhungirehe, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda, to deliver his opening remarks.
Thank you. Honorable Professor Amon Murwira, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe, dear brother and co-chair, Excellencies, ambassadors, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with great pleasure and honor that I welcome you all to the ministerial session of the third Joint Permanent Commission on Cooperation between the Republic of Rwanda and Republic of Zimbabwe. Allow me to extend, on behalf of the government and people of Rwanda, our sincere appreciation to the government of the Republic of Zimbabwe for the excellent collaboration and the strong delegation present here in Kigali. Your presence speaks to the growing friendship between our two countries, a bond rooted in shared values, Pan-African solidarity, and our mutual ambition to advance sustainable development for our peoples. This Joint Permanent Commission on Cooperation would not have been possible without the visionary leadership and commitment of His Excellency President Paul Kagame and his brother, His Excellency President Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. We express our gratitude to both our heads of state for their guidance and support, which continues to inspire and shape the strong bilateral ties between our countries. Dear co-chair and brother, over the past few days, our senior officials have engaged in constructive deliberations. They have reviewed progress, addressed pending issues, and identified new areas for collaboration. We commend their hard work, which has laid a strong foundation for this ministerial segment. Our two countries have made strides since the last session of the JPCC held in Harare in 2023, from finalizing key memoranda of understanding in youth, police cooperation, health, the exchange of customs information, and the renewal of the MOU on energy that we'll have the honor to sign today. We further welcome progress on strengthening trade and investment, notably through our annual business forum, which provides a strategic platform for private sector engagement. Other fields like agriculture, correctional services, and tourism are also progressing very well. This positive trajectory should be maintained. As we meet today, we are reminded of the broader vision that underpins our cooperation, a vision of a safe, integrated, and prosperous Africa. In this regard, I commend Zimbabwe's leadership as you conclude your chairmanship of Southern African Development Community and the successful hosting of the EAC SADC ministerial meeting on the conflict in Eastern DRC held in March 2025. In particular, we are encouraged to see a renewed momentum behind the principle of African solutions to African problems, as demonstrated by the successful co-hosting of the EAC SADC co-chairs meeting held in Nairobi last week. Excellencies, looking ahead, our focus must remain on implementation. Let us translate the decisions and instruments adopted in today's session into concrete outcomes. This includes ensuring follow-up mechanisms, facilitating knowledge exchange, and remaining flexible in overcoming logistical or administrative challenges. We also welcome Zimbabwe's proposal for a new MOU in the justice sector and encourage ongoing consultations around pending instruments such as the ratification of the extradition treaty, finalization of the double taxation agreement, and social security cooperation. Once again, I warmly welcome you to Kigali, my brother, and wish you a successful ministerial session of this JPCC. Murakoze cyane, tayenda. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your address. I'm pleased to invite Honorable Professor Dr. Amon Murwira, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe, to deliver his opening remarks.
Thank you very much. Honorable Olivier Nduhungirehe, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda and co-chair of the third session of the Joint Permanent Commission on Cooperation between the Republic of Zimbabwe and the Republic of Rwanda, the co-chairs of the senior officials, Ms. Clementine Mukeka, Permanent Secretary for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda, and Mr. Pearson Chigiji, Chief Director, Political Affairs, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe. Your Excellency James Musoni, Ambassador of the Republic of Rwanda to the Republic of Zimbabwe, Your Excellency Professor Charity Manyeruke, Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe to the Republic of Rwanda. Ladies and gentlemen, all colleagues who are here present. It is indeed a great pleasure, my dear brother, to be here in Kigali for the third session of the Joint Permanent Commission of Cooperation between the Republic of Zimbabwe and the Republic of Rwanda. At the outset, I would like to express my profound gratitude to the government of the Republic of Rwanda for the warm reception extended to us as a delegation since our arrival. We feel very much at home here, and I thank you. Honorable Minister and Co-Chair, the bilateral ties between Zimbabwe and Rwanda, we characterize them as strong and excellent. And these have continued to grow from strength to strength over the years. Since the convening of the first session of our JPCC in 2021, we have witnessed an upward trajectory in several fields of bilateral cooperation. These ties have been further cemented by the frequent high-level interactions between Zimbabwe and Rwanda, which demonstrate strong affinities between us and mutual trust, as well as deep respect for each other. We note with much appreciation that significant progress has been registered in our cooperation and on the economic front, which is driven by government-to-government engagements, in collaboration with the private sector through activities such as business forums. Such platforms afford our business communities with avenues to meet and explore opportunities in both our countries. These forums can also be used to mobilize interest and partnerships in the sectors that hold promise, that include the field of agriculture and agro-processing, tourism, mining and mining development, manufacturing, among others, for the mutual benefit of the peoples of Rwanda and Zimbabwe. We can propel and guide this trajectory on a very sustainable path if we maintain the good practice of regularly meeting and convening business forums. Co-chair, Zimbabwe has currently 63 listed minerals, including critical minerals, such as lithium, platinum. Zimbabwe has the largest reserves in the world of platinum, cobalt, as well as rare earth minerals. We did not invent them. We just happen to be on a very old continental surface, so it contains all cosmic materials from billions of years ago. That's why there are so many minerals. So, my brother, we did not invent them. There are opportunities for joint cooperation in this area, in their exploration, in their exploitation, in their value addition, as well as manufacturing of advanced materials. Co-chair, I'm sure that you agree with me that cooperation in the educational sector has been phenomenal. It is a good example of our cooperation, of Pan-African cooperation. It is pleasing to note that the recruitment of the second group of educational personnel from Zimbabwe to the Republic of Rwanda are at an advanced stage. There's also a scope for expansion in this cooperation framework, which includes collaboration in scientific and technical and innovation spheres, leveraging on the available skills in Zimbabwe and the Republic of Rwanda. I was very pleased to visit Nosken yesterday and saw the innovation ecosystem and was able to see huge opportunities that can be there in joining our two innovation ecosystems. Zimbabwe is also ready to offer scholarships for Rwandese students to undertake studies in various fields at our higher educational institutions, where they will receive tutelage under the heritage-based Education 5.0 curriculum that includes innovation and industrialization. This revolutionary approach focuses on producing graduates who can drive industrial growth and contribute to national development. We normally say in Zimbabwe, people who can build their own country, where we say, Nyika inovakwa nevene vayo. A country is built by its own people, but it can only be built through knowledge and skill. There is also commendable progress in the implementation of the MOU on energy cooperation, where Harare pilot street lighting project was completed in December 2022, and transformers are being imported by Rwanda from Zimbabwe. We anticipate progress in the implementation of other projects under this MOU. Co-chair, while our political ties are excellent and strong, trade between the two countries has not yet reached its full potential. Zimbabwe is ready to export products, more products to Rwanda, agricultural products including sugar, blueberries, and other fast-moving goods, including strategic goods. And we expect Rwanda to do the same to Zimbabwe. The two countries are members of COMESA with about 600 million people, and the Africa Continental Free Trade Area with 1.4 billion people. And we are ready to establish a network of warehouses, Zimbabwean goods warehouses in Rwanda and Rwandan goods warehouses in Zimbabwe. And we expect this to make sure, we expect this to enable the trade, because trade needs infrastructure to enable that trade. So this is a practical way to enable this. And in line with the doctrine, as we say, Nyika inovakwa nevene vayo, a country is built by its own people. And the adherence to our Africa First principle, which is a Pan-African principle ingrained in Zimbabwe's foreign policy. Zimbabwe strongly believes in African solutions to Africa's challenges. And I want to highlight the sterling efforts that we have made personally, Honorable Minister, as well as the people of the Republic of Rwanda, under the leadership of President Paul Kagame, His Excellency. The work that has happened between the East African community and the SADC in making sure that we find lasting solution in the eastern parts of DRC and in the region by addressing the long-term root causes. Regarding cooperation on the multilateral fora, our two sisterly republics continue to consult closely and supported each other's candidates on the continent and beyond. In this regard, Zimbabwe, as we said, seeks Rwanda's support in CITES, as well as our Security Council seat that we are bidding for in 2027 to 2028. We will also support Rwanda's candidature for the IPU. We acknowledge and deeply appreciate Rwanda's consistent call for the unconditional removal of illegal and unilateral sanctions imposed on Zimbabwe by some countries. However, we are in a time of climate change, so our cooperation should also be addressing this issue, because we are having a series of droughts, tropical cyclones, heat waves, extreme weather conditions. I think it is important that we also call for more improved cooperation in this area. It will be recalled, Co-Chair, that Zimbabwe received a donation of 1,000 metric tons of maize from the Republic of Rwanda in response to His Excellency the President, Dr. Idi Mnangagwa's declaration of state of disaster due to a severe drought that occurred in Zimbabwe last year. Zimbabweans will forever be grateful to this generous gesture and spirit of Ubuntu and Pan-Africanism. To conclude, we wish to congratulate our senior officials for concluding negotiations in 5 MOUs to be signed during this session of the JPCC. Let me emphasize that it is not the number of MOUs signed that we should boast about. It is the implementation of the same. We must rationalize priority areas of cooperation and focus on those that are development-oriented. We have to develop Africa. We have to eradicate poverty. We eradicate poverty with our knowledge and skills using the available resources in Africa. There is no magic wand. As we say, there is no abracadabra. There is only work and focus which can lift us from poverty. And we want to lift our people, the majority of them and all of them, out of poverty to live dignified, prosperous, happy, and fulfilling lives. I thank you. Tatenda murakoze shani. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for your address. We are now going to proceed with the signing of the agreements and MOUs. I'll ask the protocol to assist us. Now we proceed with the signing of the agreed minutes. I invite Honorable Professor Dr. Amon Murwira, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade and Head of Zimbabwe Ministerial Delegation, to deliver his closing remarks.
Honorable Minister Olivier Nduhungirehe, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda, and dear brother co-chair of the third session of Joint Permanent Commission on Cooperation between the Republic of Zimbabwe and the Republic of Rwanda. Co-chairs of senior officials, Ms. Clementine Mukeka, Secretary for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda, and Mr. Pearson Chigiji, Chief Director, Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Your Excellency James Msoni, Ambassador of Republic of Rwanda to the Republic of Zimbabwe, and Your Excellency Professor Charity Manyeruke, Ambassador of the Republic of Zimbabwe to the Republic of Rwanda, colleagues and senior officials, ladies and gentlemen. As we conclude this very productive ministerial segment of the third session of the Zimbabwe-Rwanda Joint Permanent Commission of Cooperation, let me begin by expressing deep appreciation to you, my dear brother, honorable minister and colleague, for your able leadership that has been pivotal in guiding us to this successful, flawless outcome. We are particularly pleased that this meeting was conducted in a spirit of genuine friendship and camaraderie that reflects the excellent relations between our two sister republics and peoples. We wish to applaud the open and frank manner in which we have conducted our deliberations. These open and candid discussions have afforded us the opportunity to attend to all pertinent issues in the various areas of our cooperation journey. Co-chair and dear brother, we would also would like to commend the able and efficient manner in which our senior officials have worked, resulting in these outcomes, reflecting the bond between our two sister republics. They provided a comprehensive report on the progress that we have achieved so far and the work to be carried out between now and the fourth session of the JPCC. This report will guide our implementation and our accountability processes throughout the intersessional period of the next 12 months. As such, we should therefore redouble our efforts to achieve the time-framed tasks that we have set ourselves to do. We therefore urge our respective authorities to ensure that all outstanding agreements, memoranda of understanding that were not signed during this session will be ready for signature in the shortest possible time. It is imperative that in between our joint commission sessions, we fully utilize our review mechanisms. In this regard, we call upon the sectoral committees to convene follow-up meetings that will timeously review our commitments at each stage of the implementation. Our people expect results. Implementation results in increased trade and interaction between our peoples. So this is very important to us. This will allow us an opportunity to assess and monitor our progress and take corrective measures where challenges are encountered. Dear brother, Honorable Co-Chair, I would like to commend you for the effective and efficient manner in which we co-chaired this session. It is an honor and a pleasure working with you. We reaffirm our deep appreciation for the commitment you have shown towards strengthening relations between our two countries, bilaterally and within the multilateral environment. We look forward to meeting you in Zimbabwe to advance the bilateral cooperation between our fraternal countries during the next session of our Joint Commission, but most importantly, during the Nordic Africa Summit, where we have invited you and you have agreed to come to Victoria Falls in October this year. Allow me to conclude by my remarks by thanking you once again for the wonderful and productive engagements and the excellent hospitality and friendship. Murakoze, I thank you, Tatenda, asante sana.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your remarks. I now invite Honorable Olivier Nduhungirehe, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Rwanda, to deliver his closing remarks.
Thank you. Honorable Professor Amon Murwira, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Trade of the Republic of Zimbabwe, and co-chair, dear brother, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. As we draw this session to a close, I wish to express my appreciation for the constructive and forward-looking spirit that has guided our deliberations over the past 3 days. Our discussions have been open and productive, which is a true reflection of the partnership between Rwanda and Zimbabwe. I'm pleased with the progress made in the review and implementation of various agreements and memoranda of understanding that frame our bilateral cooperation. This session has also provided an opportunity to take stock of our current cooperation, but also expanded our areas of partnership with 5 new agreements signed in the fields of health, youth affairs, police cooperation, the exchange of customs information, and the renewal of the MOU on energy. Allow me to take this opportunity to reiterate Rwanda's commitment to ensuring implementation in the areas where progress has been slower and to fast-tracking our actions in line with our shared goals. Dear brother, dear co-chair, welcome the continued momentum in key sectors such as energy, education, trade, and security. The outcomes from our collaboration, including practical projects and people-to-people exchanges, are testament to what we can achieve when we work together. Equally, we take this opportunity to highlight the importance of timely follow-up, clear communication, and institutional coordination in ensuring that the commitments we have made today translate into real impact on the ground. In sum, I thank you, Honorable Minister, dear brother, for your leadership and the warm spirit of cooperation you and your delegation have shown throughout this session. I equally thank all of the senior officials and technical teams whose dedication has made the JPCC a success. On behalf of the government of Rwanda, I wish you and your delegation continued good health, safe travels, and every success in your endeavors. Murakoze cyane, tatenda. Thank you.